Hi guys, and welcome to my domain. So guys, yes, I've reacted to the Batwoman trailer and I was like, you know what? I need to react to the Joker trailer because I gotta kind of keep that little trend of going of not just, gaming stuff. I love gaming stuff, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't have a channel dedicated to video games if I didn't love gaming. You know what I'm saying? But I do love other things outside of it a little bit, but that's still kind of like geeky, nerdy kind of stuff. Well, it's actually just geeky because nerdy means you're like smart, but whatever. Y'all get what I'm saying. This I have been dying to see, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna save it because everybody's been talking about it. I've been seeing the scores. I've been seeing everything about it, you guys. And man, yeah, it's just overwhelmingly positive. I have barely heard anything bad about this. Now I will mention though that God did mention to me what the new Joker was about and kind of who was gonna play him and all that. And to be honest, I did look at his makeup and I was like, because his makeup was a little all weird at first. So I was like, okay, he looks like a clown. Go figure. But yeah, I don't know. I wasn't too much of a fan at first of just the makeup part of it, but you know what? I haven't seen him actually act in here, so I couldn't judge that, of course, and I wasn't judging like, oh, the whole thing yet. It was just the makeup that got me a little bit there. But now, you know what? Let's see what he actually looks like. Let's see what this trailer is all about because, man, I've just heard so many good things about it so far. Well, not just the trailer, but like from ratings and IGN and all that. So, anyways, guys, let's just get into it and see what this is all about because I'm very curious. I've also heard it's not like any of the past Jokers. It's not trying to do like his origin story with Batman. So I think that's actually cool. I think that'll be actually cool to see for like a real origin story of Joker without Batman. So guys, I just moved it back a little bit, but without further ado, let's check this out because I am so ready for it.
Arthur, does it help to have someone to talk to?
Hey, look at this. I saw a little bit because I had to make sure the video was working. But
always tells me to smile and put on a happy face.
Oh shoot.
She told me I had a purpose.
Thanks, Mother. Look what you started now.
To bring laughter and joy to the world.
Ah, shoot. Oh.
Is it just me?
Oh no.
Or is it getting crazier out there?
Smile, though your heart is aching.
Good job, guys. Y'all are the ones that pushed them over the edge. Or part of the reason why.
When there are clouds in the sky,
Oh,
you'll get
right.
by if you smile. To your fear and sorrows.
That was a good laugh. What the hell? That was a really good laugh. Oh, he's trying to force himself to smile. Oh, shoot.
What's so funny? Freak?
It's so mean. What the hell? Well, no wonder he's gonna go insane.
Gotham has lost its way. What kind of coward would do something that cold-blooded? Someone who hides behind a mask.
Oh, shoot.
I used to think that my life was a tragedy. But now I realize
Oh, wow. Look at him.
it's a comedy.
He's already starting the anime. Okay, this looks better than what I originally saw it as. I guess there's just like the makeup before this I saw. Okay. Okay. So, okay. Yeah, y'all can see where I kind of watch over here too. Oh, I don't know. This looks very interesting because I could see this. I could see like, because I also read up a little bit about him, and basically he was studying people who are actually like psychotic, you know, had sociopathic behaviors. So like he's been like studying this for a very, very long time to try and get into this part. So like I'm very curious to see how he's gonna do the portrayal of Joker, because you know what, I'm okay with people getting a little bit out of their comfort zone of what the norm is for that character and trying out a little something new. You know, maybe not too extreme. You know, you can't like have Joker just be like, oh yeah, let's make the world a better place because I'm all for world peace. Okay, because Joker is not for world peace, first of all. I mean, not normally. You know what? There's actually a lot of different versions of everybody in the comics. You get all that new 52 stuff. You get into the multiverse. You get into a whole lot of different crap stuff. And there's just too many things going on at once for me to keep up with. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. But I just like how he's trying to portray it now, because I can see kind of the direction he's trying to go with it. I mean, it's like I said, he's not trying to copy any of the old Jokers per se. He's not trying to keep it like, I guess he's not trying to keep necessarily the legacy going. He's trying to do his own thing. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to make a name for himself. And you know what? A lot of people are like, wow, this is like one of DC's best movies so far. So apparently he's doing something right by it. And now I am very, very curious to see what this movie is going to be like. And you know, I'm not one to normally read reviews or all that, but from what I'm hearing from reviewers and just the normal people, common folk, the common folk, it sounds good. So, guys, I'm very interested in it. I might see this in theater. Who knows? But anyways, guys, we're going to move on to the next thing, which is a little bit interesting. It's not necessarily going to be like my typical reaction video. I mean, it is, but, well, y'all see in a minute. So let's move on to the next thing right now. But I am very, very excited to see what this movie has in store for us for sure. Okay, so this is this is not a reaction to any trailer or anything like that specifically, but I did want to talk about this a little bit, and I was like, you know what better way than to put it in here and to try and kind of find a video that's explained a little bit. So I found ING's video of it, and guys, Telltale is, yeah, the way they basically put it right, they are coming back. Sort of. It's not the original company, okay, but there is a company, I forget their name, but they basically picked up Telltale's games and they're like, you know what, we're gonna try and recreate this, and we're gonna try and basically do it the right way. Now I know they can pick up things like The Walking Dead, Game of Thrones, Guardians of the Galaxy, because I think there's like a whole, you know, there's a lot of copyright and all that stuff to go through and all that, I believe. And I don't know if Telltale still had the rights for all that, and Walking Dead also ended, but of course they could do another thing like they did with Michonne. But I am very curious to see what this is mostly all about, because I just read up on a little bit, but I was like, you know what, I want to hear more about what's going on from the video. So without further ado, let's hear what's going on, and hopefully Telltale can come back, because guys, I know Nicole, the one who I did the stream with on Dead by Daylight, her and I are looking forward to this so much. And I'm really looking forward to Wolf Among Us Season 2. So, let's see what's going on here. Okay.
I'm Ryan McCaffrey for IGN Now. Did you hear the good news? Telltale Games is back.
Kind of.
Sort of. Polygon reports that Telltale Games is being revived by LCG Entertainment.
LCG.
They've purchased all of Telltale's assets, including the back catalog rights to the licensed properties, The Wolf Among Us and Batman. So that's
Batman,
great, right?
yes.
A fan-favorite developer with some critically acclaimed games is coming back from bankruptcy and studio closure. What's not to like? Well, it might not be great news if you used to work at Telltale.
Yeah, man.
According to Polygon.
Hold on real quick. I just gotta say, guys, if y'all, I mean, I doubt anyone from Telltale who works here or who worked there is watching this, but man, I feel so bad for y'all. I mean, if y'all have heard what happened to them, basically their boss was like, okay, guys, well, I think he came on kind of like cheering. He was just like, well, you know, times are tough, and so we're just gonna have to let most of y'all go, so bye. Basically something like along those lines. And they're just like, what? And he tried to have like some kind of little party or something. And I was like, that is so messed up, because he basically just said, hey, y'all need to pack your bags and get out of here as soon as possible. They barely let them know ahead of time. They let them know right then and there that they're going. They didn't give them time to go look for another job. They didn't tell them, hey, our company's kind of going under a little bit, so you might want to start thinking about going to another job because we might be going out of business soon. You know, that thing. So yeah, kind of sucks for them. Actually, that sucks majorly for them. So I am so sorry to all the Telltale workers out there. Y'all definitely deserve better than how y'all were treated in the end. But anyways, okay.
Telltale's new heads, Jamie Ottley and Brian Waddle, will be offering some original Telltale employees
they are offering
freelance roles at the revived company with a potential to turn full-time. However, IGN has learned that so far, no creatives or game designers have returned to the company at this time.
Honestly,
the only ones they've contracted are a few production management and release support roles. And the new company is in Malibu, not up here in Northern California as Telltale originally was. So what does this mean for Telltale's games? Can they still make The Walking Dead, Minecraft Story Mode, or more Guardians of the Galaxy? Telltale still retains the rights to a few IPs, namely anything associated with Warner Brothers, like Batman and The Wolf Among Us. But some licenses have reverted back to the original license holders.
That's what happened.
A source familiar with the situation told IGN, quote, Minecraft went to Microsoft, Marvel went back to Marvel, The Walking Dead went to Sky.
Okay, so they can't do any more. Basically, unless if they plan on doing it. That's because that was also kind of Telltale's downfall too. I loved their games. Don't get me wrong. I loved and enjoyed them, but then they felt very similar. I mean, you already know. You knew by like season 2, Walking Dead. You're like, oh. Okay, my choices do have a little bit of effect on the story. Like you could save, well, I guess it's long enough, but like you could save Kenny or Jane, and then that would kind of change the story up a little bit. But then it kind of didn't, because all your choices would still basically it would get you from point A to point B. It just depended what kind of route you took to that point. So that's why, that's what really dug Telltale a little under. And also the fact that they tried to do way too many projects at one point. So I have a feeling that this new company is going to be like, okay, hold on. Let's get back to the basics and let's go from there. Because you don't want to take on too many things right now. I feel like Walking Dead, the popularity of it is just not there anymore. I would say just leave The Walking Dead alone at this point. Now that they finished up with Clementine's story. I actually don't know how it ends, so don't spoil it, please. Guardians of the Galaxy, I mean, they could do something more with Marvel and maybe Minecraft, but Walking Dead, I feel like, should just be left alone at this point.
Bound, end quote. And what about Telltale's former staff? 90% of the company's workforce was laid off last year when they announced a, quote, majority studio closure. Many of those let go were given no warning and no severance. As a result, Telltale's former management is currently facing a class action lawsuit over violating California labor laws. Many of those let go still haven't found work in the games industry. Former Telltale developer Ryan Benno told IGN, quote, I think it's great if this means the games are made available again, and even better if this means people who were affected by the layoffs can find work again, as some still haven't.
Yeah, that's true.
Quote. Former Telltale employee Caroline Liddick recently tweeted, quote, Telltale isn't coming back. A company bought our assets. I'm still working through the trauma of our company closing, and I am missing my friends every day. Whatever comes of this news, whether it's more games from the franchise's fans, even if it's just a brand revival for the Telltale Games name, you'll hear about it on IGN, and I'll see you on the next IGN Now.
Thank you, sir, for explaining it all. So yeah, basically, Telltale is not so like Telltale itself is not coming back, but the assets that were once in the Telltale games are basically going to be revived, and there will be possibilities of future games that worked similarly to Telltale, okay? So, I mean, there's still no guarantee that we're still going to get games like what Telltale were making. They could just literally be using the assets for something else. But who knows? But more than likely, they are going to go back and try and do, your choices matter kind of thing. But They're probably going to redefine it a little bit and actually make your choices feel like they matter. I really hope they go deep into that choices system. I mean, I know that's a lot of programming to do, but if they could, oh man, I know a lot of people would love that, and I know it would bring back the hype like it once was. So guys, with that being said though, I mean, I pretty much said everything I wanted to. I mean, I still, those poor workers, man, they got shafted big time, man. I mean, you can just imagine, like, if you were at your own job and you were doing just fine, you know, you're paying your bills and everything, and then boom, they tell you, no, you're gone. You don't work here anymore. Bye. And now you're out of a job, don't know what you're gonna do with your bills. You don't know what's going on with the rest of the company. You don't know what's going on with your friends. You don't know how you're basically gonna live through life for this little period. So I can fully understand what was her name? What she meant, yeah, Caroline, what she meant by the trauma, because oh god, that's definitely one of life's biggest stressors, if you did not know. Definitely about getting a job and getting fired from a job. I'm definitely excited to see some of the games coming back, and I'm definitely excited to see the new Joker movie. But yeah, guys, with that being said, I will see y'all in the next video or stream. Bye, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Peace. I'm so awkward. Peace out.